hello to the comic book peoples of the interwebs. What is up? I'm Kpop back here with the lovely Phoebe Xavier. Hello, Phoebe. How are you today?
Thank you for having me.
It is a pleasure. I got to read the PDFs that you sent me for issue 1 and 2, and I absolutely adore them, and I cannot wait to get to talk to you about them. And before we get started, because we are still going live at the moment, we're going to go say hey to chat real quick, and then we'll come back and do some introductions, because I'd rather wait to get more people in here. Let's see. All the way from 1:20 p.m., we had GT Comics. What is up, GT Comics? How are you? Then we got the always amazing, all the way from New Mexico, we got Las Cruces. What is up, guys? How are you doing today? It is a Friday, almost the end of the month. We're almost into spooky season. As far as I'm concerned, spooky season is year-long. But you really get to the vibes of it in August, which is the bestest of times, let me tell you. Now, we're going to take it back to Phoebe. Phoebe, we're going to do some introductions. Hello. Hi. First of all, you're rocking a most babelicious jersey there. We were talking about hockey for a few minutes backstage.
Yes, I did. Yeah, this is a like a retro jersey, but it's Jack Hughes' name and number on it. So it's like modern player, retro look.
I love it. I got a ton of Red Wing stuff all over the place. Actually, I even have Baltimore stuff next to me too. Ooh, but yes. Oh, wow. I know. Kind of stayed there for a hot minute. Now we're back home.
Does Baltimore have a hockey team? I didn't know that they had
technically the Washington Capitals, technically. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They play there. All right.
Yeah, they play there. It's right there. And Tate has joined us. Tate, if there was a book that you would probably enjoy, it would be this one. And you are also coming to the right podcast, because most of my people are very heavily influenced by sci-fi, horror, and all that stuff. So you are at home here with us in the Nerdos, let me tell you.
Awesome.
Okay, so for the people that are popping in here, let's do an introduction. Hi, Phoebe. It's nice to meet you. Who are you? What do you do?
I am a writer. I make comic books. I also put out a short story collection last year. Nice. The short story collection is called Superliminal Latency, and it is 17 stories of sci-fi and horror. That book also involves my introduction of the genre horror porn, which is defined by graphic violence, graphic sex, and graphic substance abuse in each story.
There's a podcast for you.
Awesome. There's a lot of cyberpunk in that too. Cyberpunk is my one of my favorite genres to write in. That is the theme of one of our other anthology books, Sidereal Apogee. We also have an espionage book called Gunmetal Black Ops. And so I don't know. We put out almost 20 comic books over the course of the last 8 years. And
amazing.
We have a small indie brand called 123 Go Publications, and a bunch of indie creators that I put out stories with and for. And we put out a couple books a year on a good year. Sometimes it takes a long time to get things together because a lot of people do have their day jobs, and this is more a passion project than anything for a lot of people. Today, this month, next month, what we're promoting is 13th Moon Volume 3, and that is our Halloween Horror Anthology, and this is our 3rd volume, and it's a lot of fun.
The cover right there.
Yes,
I love your use of the covers, and if you guys haven't noticed, I'm kind of cosplaying Lucy today because I read first issue, and I loved that first chapter of the first issue so much. Here, let me make myself big. You can actually see. Got the horns. I got the baseball tee. I love that she is this.
Oh, you do?
They do. Yeah, I put the whole thing on. I even got the gauntlets on. Let's go. I literally had all of that next to me. I loved everything about that character. That character is not only just so me, it's everything that I love in the world, and it kind of reminds me of a really good animated series, and I would love to see that as an animated series. It reminds me, if you take like Golan the Insatiable and then you mix it with John Westhoff's Drumsticks of Doom, but also you add a tiny bit of like Sabrina the Teenage Witch and a little bit of Scooby-Doo. Just kind of like throw that all together, and that's what that story reminds me of. I love it so much.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
We're filing that all as compliments. Yes.
I love it so much. I'm also going to drop the link right now to your pre-launch campaign, which is for issue 3, which is really interesting because I got to see a little bit of the preview of that, and I am thoroughly enjoying that you're actually bringing back some of the older stories from issues like 1 and 2. I love that. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So here, let me link that.
We kind of do that in a lot of our anthology series. It's not going to be the same character every issue, but like, yeah, they live in a grander universe where there is continuity and there are more stories to be told about these characters. So yeah.
It's so much fun. So if the people are just joining us, what exactly is your goal with the 13th Moon? Because I honestly love every story that was in there. I really enjoyed it. And I love the little, I don't know what you want to call him, but like the raccoon universe god before and after of the stories. Guy's amazing.
His name is Mirror the Time Bender, and he is like an interdimensional being. And he actually comes from some of my narrative fiction. He's in that short story collection and at least one story too. He just like goes to different places in time and space and observes things, and then he comes to us and presents the stories to us. It kind of, it's my homage to like the Crypt Keeper or even Rod Sterling in the Twilight Zone, that you need someone to kind of intro and outro your stories.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's this big freaky like raccoon creature with 8-sided stars around his eyes instead of regular raccoon rings. And yeah, I like him. He's got a sense of humor, but he's also like got a weird streak. Yeah.
Yes, I loved him. I was like, what is this? This is amazing. But I love how he was like, yeah, kind of like your little crypt keeper, but also trash panda galore. And also Cineshi Comic is right here. And they're all the way from Australia. That's why he's saying Saturdays. But he is a major fan, Aaron, here of the pandas and the raccoons. So you would really adore this story, Aaron. And what's up, Crooked Painter? So if you guys are just joining us because getting more people in here, I'm dropping the link again. This is the link to the pre-launch link right now. And then I will drop the link again for your website because you could get your books on there as well. So I think that's pretty good that people should know that. There you go. We got that on there. Yes. Pedro. Yes. If you don't know what that is, that's that raccoon meme where he's like dancing around. Yeah. He's straight up raccoon. Raccoon turd.
Awesome.
Yes, Anna. Smooches. I hope you guys have a great gig over the next couple of weeks because they're in a band as well. They do comics. They're a fun bunch of people.
Oh, awesome.
I know.
Well, Lucy is in a band too.
She is. Here, let me go back over here so we can show this off so I can actually go in here. So this is Lucy here. And she is Lucy and the Doombringers, which is amazing. Would you like to tell the tale of Lucy a little bit? Because it's my everything. I fell in love with this so hardcore. I'm not even kidding when I say this.
Thank you. So in volume 1, Lucy was in hell. She is the daughter of the devil, and she had been grounded for 1,000,000 years. But because of this metal band in New Jersey who was casting a summoning spell, she was able to raise herself up to the earthly plane. And in the process, she joined their metal band. And so while they just formed, she just joined the band at the end of the first volume. In this volume, they're back and they're going on tour for the first time. So, and you can see those creatures that are kind of surrounding her on the cover. They are fighting like vampiric beings in this volume.
I love this so much. I seriously, I want to see this as an animated series because the art in it, the artist does a fabulous job because it reminds me of like a cartoon as you're watching it. And I love it so much. My favorite thing of all time is her weapon / guitar. She just summons that thing and just like breaks through like the Kool-Aid man. Yeah.
She has a flying V guitar.
She does. And it's amazing. It's like kind of like a broomstick as well, which is fantastic. I just think that's so much fun. I really do love her so much. I know. I'm excited about this.
I know that Scooby-Doo is definitely the Scooby-Doo gang is kind of one of the inspirations for the band and the thematic tone as well.
Yes. See, I got those vibes as I was reading this. And you have a couple other stories. How many stories total is going to be in this anthology?
This one has 6 stories.
Lovely, lovely. Very nice.
Volume 2 might have had 5, but this one has 6, and Volume 1 had 7. But also in Volume 1, I think one of the stories was a 1-page story, which are really hard to do, but when done right, it's a really sweet story to drop in there. But yeah, so we'll do another one probably in about 2 years, because it's been like every other year. I think 2020 was the first one. Yeah, so by 2026, hopefully Volume 4 will be out as well. But right now, we're just trying to raise the money to pay for the art in Volume 1. That everybody is pretty much paid except for Bayron, who is the cover artist and the Lucy creator. And that's whose name the Kickstarter is under this year.
He definitely needs to get paid. So let's raise some money for him so we can get more volumes out. This is amazing. And yes, Tate says it seems so very fun. It is. You would like this. The other stories, because they're not all the same type of story. They're not all the same type of art. You actually had some of my art friends on the other one. I love Dan Schmidt. You must have seen him on here for Worms Crawl In, Worms Crawl Out, and Cthulhu Invades Fairyland. I love his artwork so much. He's such a great storyteller with his art. But
wait, who was the other one that you've worked with, or is that one?
Dan Schmidt.
I know Dan.
Yeah. Oh, he's lovely. And I gotta go back and read the rest of the names, but I did see some other people in there. But yeah, he was on the Worms Crawl In, Worms Crawl Out for the people in the audience, and Cthulhu Invades Fairyland. Which are fairy tales, which, by Travis Gibb. Way to go, guys. It's amazing. And yes, metal. That's right. You are so very, very on brand right there. You would love it, Aaron. And what's up, Travis? Holy crap. I haven't seen you in forever. What's up, Canada? Yeah, so for Volume 1, what's that? Oh, sorry.
I was just saying hi to the people.
Oh, yeah, I cut out for like a split second. Yeah, so issue 1 and issue 2 I loved a lot because they had a bunch of different tales. I forgot the name of it, but the graffiti BK one. I love that one.
Mr. BK.
I love that one. That was such a fun read, and it's like, oh, I wonder where that's going to leave off and where that's going. Ooh.
Yes. Thank you. That one was actually because... So Bayron, he did the cover of the first issue, and he drew this weird, freaky face in the corner, like as a logo. And I was just like, "What the hell is that?" He was like, "I don't know. I just felt it needed like a logo." And I was like, "Cool, I like it. Let's keep it." And then when it came time to write my Volume 2 story, I was like, "I'm going to write a story about that creepy dude." And it was more about the mask. It's not a person; it's a mask. And yeah, hold on a second. I have Volume 2 right here.
Oh, yay.
So yeah, you can see like the little baby. Oh, come on, baby. The little baby is holding the mask. That creepy mask is what the story is about. Yeah.
1 second.
And yeah, thank you. It is about a graffiti artist. He kind of wears that mask when he goes out and does a graffiti. And that one was a lot of fun to write. Yeah.
Oh, I enjoyed your writing because you do editing, you do lettering, and then you do writing as well. So about how many of the stories in each one of these have you, did you actually write?
Just 1 per book.
1 per book? I love them. They were great.
I'm also the one who does the Mirror the Time Bender pages. So yeah, so 1 story per book and also the Mirror pages.
Lovely. And if you are just joining us, Mirror is the lovely time panda / raccoon guy that I just adore. He's a low lovely guy. And ooh, really? Indiegogo doesn't let you share pre-launch? I thought you could just share the link around on Indiegogo. Because I see people sharing links for the pre-launch, the sign-up pages. I don't know.
Yeah. Kickstarter also changed their policy on pre-launch. Pre-launch used to feature all your rewards listed, your story, your bio, but now pre-launch is just like a little blurb. So it's not until the day of that people can even see your rewards and stuff.
Yeah, I actually like how they updated it because before it used to be like just a little picture like this. You couldn't really see anything. Now they kind of made like the title thing a little bit larger. You can actually read it more. So it looks like they're kind of changing it and adding more features to the actual startup page, which is actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. So I like that you can share that out and actually get sign up links and stuff. So that's good. And then
I
Travis
just wish.
actually go ahead. There's a little bit of a lag, so I'll give it a pause.
Okay. I just wish that like people could see the rewards ahead of time, because then they might like definitely be clicking for the notifications, because they know like on day one to 5 we have a sale kind of going on where you can order $10 worth of merch, buttons and stickers, and then you get our $30 digital mega pack, which is like all of our comic books and my short story collection all in PDF for free, which is $30 value that we're selling after day 5. So it's like I wish we could list that ahead of time so more people would be aware of the cool first 5 days. Yeah. But it's cool. I'll be on my podcast grind.
You will, yes. Yeah, I wish you were on here for when it was launched because we could really go over it, because I know there's a bunch of people in chat that probably would have backed some stuff, but that's okay. I'm going to be dropping and sharing your links all over the place because I love the first 2 issues. I've seen a preview of the 3rd one, which is going to be the one launching on the 1st, and I can't wait to actually get into it and read the stories for that, because I've seen some of the characters on your page and around online in the indie group, and I can't wait to see more of what's going on with that.
Thank you.
Welcome. Travis actually has a question for you. Interesting. I'm not sure if you do watch horror, but he wants to know, what are your top 3 horror movies?
All right. All time. I usually cite what is I think it's called The Audition. Is a Japanese horror film.
Bravo. Yes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Another one, which is Japanese and one of my top favorites, is Suicide Club. That's one of my top horror films. Thank you. And then I would maybe have to go with Event Horizon.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Yeah, and it's like sci-fi, but also like Lovecraftian kind of horror.
Yes.
And yeah, definitely really, really classic sci-fi horror. I also could give a shout out. I could give a shout out to a couple that I've seen recently that were pretty good. Latency is a sci-fi horror that came out this year that was really, really good. And Abigail, I'm sure most people have seen Abigail by now, but Abigail was brilliant.
I haven't.
It's on my. It's really good.
It's on my October list. A group of us do like a everyday movie watch along for October. It's one of the movies that we're gonna watch in October, so I'm psyched for that. Yeah.
Awesome. One of my artists that I work with, Frederick B. Roseman, he did the Yakuza Ghost Story in Volume 3. He does a thing where it's like he does like an Inktober type of thing where they draw a monster of the day each day, and he does like a list. He changes the list every year, and he comes up with like, okay, so here's our 31 days of what we're going to try to draw. So I know they're about to start that in a minute.
They are, yeah.
That's cool. You guys
in
do
October.
It with movies too?
Yeah, in October, there's 3 that I know of, but you can actually, a lot of the artists do their own thing. But Drawloween, which is Halloween related, Inktober, and Kinktober. And I know of people that combine all 3 of them. You get a very interesting mix of some original character art there.
I can imagine. Yeah,
It's fun. It's fun. I love being creative like that. And Tate says, yeah, Audition is brutal. Dude, the Asian horror that comes out of there is just beyond. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. South Korea does some amazing things as well. Oof, yeah.
Well, the way I even found out about that movie is I was watching like a VH1 100 Scariest Movies list, and they got to number 7, and Rob Zombie is like, you know what, man, I couldn't even finish this movie. I had to pause it about 50 minutes in and think to myself, do I really want to watch the rest of this? And I was like, holy shit, if it fucked up Rob Zombie that much, I gotta see this movie. So yeah.
that itself just sells it right there. Like, how could you not watch it after that? So yeah, no, it's brutalness is an understatement there. And the story that you were talking about, which was Frederick with the Japanese story, that was one of my favorites. I am thoroughly I love the Asian cultures, but I also love yokai and the horror that they do. One of my favorite demon creatures in Japanese lore is Yuki Onna, which is the snow demon chick that lures men to their death in the snow. And I got vibes from that, and I loved it. But I love the kind of like the ink, the black, white, and red for that. Oh, it was beautifully done. Yeah.
Awesome. That was actually something. Fukushu is the name of that one, and he had done it like maybe 10 years ago when he was first trying to do comic book art, and and then he went back and he was like, I could do this better. So he redrew the whole story this year for the book.
It's awesome. There's a lot of guys that I've seen where they did something when they were younger and they didn't quite like it, because I do that myself, because I do horror art too. And I'm like, this is trash. And you go back a couple years later, you redo it, and you're like, whoa, it's amazing. It's amazing how that comes out. I love seeing that. Because you don't give up on your dreams. I tell people all the time, like, it took me 30 years to realize if you fuck it up the first time, it doesn't matter. It won't be fucked up as much the second time. Just do it again. It's not a big deal. But we're our biggest critics for ourselves.
You
can do it. Yeah, you can be better at it because you already know where you messed up the last time. So just redo it. You'll be better. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. Oh, Crooked Painter. Yeah, Sam Neill I love Sam Neill. I loved him in that Merlin movie. That was so good.
I don't know if I saw the Merlin one, but he is pretty good in Event Horizon. We won't need eyes where we're going, Mr. Justin.
That is it's a good line right there. And TM just watched Abigail. Perfect. Yeah, it's amazing. And Tate, yes, I will. It's brought on by the Low Grades. So yeah, they share it and we paste it. We'll have like the link probably by this weekend, because I just sent Jay to my my list of my recommendations. So we'll see how that goes. I can't wait.
So with Abigail, I think by now everybody knows what the twist in the story is. But like, I went into it not really knowing what the twist was going to be. So when they got to that point, I was like, oh shit, this movie is really clever.
I tried not to watch spoilers for a lot of stuff, but that's okay, because I seen some clips yesterday and I'm like, no, I really need to see this. So that one on the list that I've seen so far is up there and the ones that I really, really, really want to see. Ooh, it's a masterpiece. Nice. You went in blind? Yeah. Oh, very cool. Let's see. TM also wants to know, have you watched the Chucky series? I have not watched the Chucky series. That's on my list to watch.
Okay, two things. I'm a really big Jennifer Tilly fan, so I probably should, but I have not watched the Chucky series. I did watch all of Ash versus Evil Dead, that whole series. And I did watch the entire Dusk, when they turned Dusk Till Dawn into a TV series. I watched all that as well.
I love that series. I've not seen Chucky. Ashley J. Williams is my hubby of all time. That's my guy. I love him to death. You cannot not watch that when it comes on. I love Jennifer Tilly. Love her. I love, oh crap. What is that movie? It's back in the 80s and they go to Ireland and it's all haunted. High Spirits. I love her in High Spirits. If you have not seen it, the cast in that is fantastic. It's amazing. It's a really good film. I like to watch that during Halloween too. It's a good one.
I will take note.
Yes, High Spirits. It's got Liam Neeson in it, Beverly D'Angelo, Steve Guttenberg. Oh, a whole bunch of cast. The cast is phenomenal. It's amazing. Yeah. So the premise of that movie, you guys don't know, is there's this old rundown like bed and breakfast in Ireland, and then people go over there to like rehab it, but they're really not there for that. But it's amazing. I'm not gonna say anymore because you gotta watch it. It's so good. Oh yeah, have you seen it? Yes, it's so good, so good. Yes. Let's see.
It sounds parallel almost to Nothing But Trouble. It sounds like a similar.
They would be sister movies if you ever did watch them. That's another one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. Every time I see that, I can picture was it Bibu and Bobo, one of those guys in the junkyard, and then the Dan Aykroyd eating those sausages. That's the best. Let's go. Good time. I know. It's a fun movie. Let's see. Oh, Jennifer Tilly is fantastic. Oh, Devin Saw wasn't it? I like seeing that he's been coming out with more movies now, which is fun. I haven't seen him in a long time.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys have it on the list or if the list is pre-made, but that movie Latency is really good as well.
So a couple of us, we did like 5 from us, 5 from some other people, and we're kind of combining them. So I haven't seen the whole rest of the list yet. So I'm going to see what's on there. But J2 is usually really good because he's an inspiring horror filmmaker himself. He's actually, if you guys go check out his posts, go look at J2 Ramirez. He's actually made the top 10 finals for that Faces of Horror thing. So go check him out. So he's trying to get on that. Go vote for him. Go vote for him. He's got a couple more days. I think today's the last day before they go to the next round. So yeah, go vote for him. And yeah, so he does a lot of good films. He does a lot of older classic stuff, modern stuff. So yeah, he's really into the horror stuff. I love it. Let's see.
There's another one that I watched this year. It's on Shudder. I don't know who enjoys the Shudder content, but
yes,
You'll Never Find Me. It's called You'll Never Find Me.
Nice.
It's pretty good psychological kind of terror. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I've been on a break from like binge watching anything in movies, but I'm in my mood to start doing that. And I love Shudder. I'm a huge fan of Joe Bob Briggs in the Drive-In. I love the Drive-In. Let's go Drive-In. Yeah, give me all that cheesy stuff. It's the best. And let's see, Tate. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Tate. I'll let you know because maybe we'll do a watch along or something for some of those because I know a couple people can't get some of the movies or whatever. It's streaming already. We'll watch it all together online or something.
Oh yeah, if you guys need pirate websites, I can hook you up.
Oh hey, we can talk later.
Yeah.
Yes, Jack
I
Sparrow
also run
would be proud.
I run Ubuntu though, so like it's harder to catch viruses on my stuff. So yeah.
Oh hey, nice. It's a classic one right there. Let's see what's Tate saying. Dude, Tate, you'll also love Nothing But Trouble and High Spirits. Yes. Alice Cooper, Bone Grinder, and Digital. Yes, those are fantastic. I love the little cameos by Digital Underground in there. The Humpty Dance.
And that was when Tupac was still their backup dancer. Tupac wasn't even like his own rapper yet. He was Digital Underground's background dancer.
It was so little then too.
Thanks,
I know, it's fantastic. Let's see here. And if you guys want to follow Phoebe here, I will be dropping the rest of everybody else's during the stream. Let's see. You got Lincoln Pooh there. Got Linky Poo there. So that's Phoebe's Instagram right there. Go follow. I will be following you as soon as Instagram lets me. I've been in Instagram jail for a year for following people. Will not let me.
So the thing with me and Instagram is, although I have an Instagram account, I don't use it. If you really want to find me, I'm more active on Twitter, or you can follow the 123 Go page on Facebook. I don't really post on Instagram. I don't know. I'm 47 years old. I never got into it.
Listen, I've recently more moved towards Twitter myself for the comic stuff because I can't follow any new people on Instagram since like a year ago. I don't know why. It keeps telling me on my max followers allowed thing. I don't know. It won't let me. So I gave up trying to add new people on there and just moved it over to Twitter because I can't figure that out. So sorry to anybody that keeps trying to add me. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. If you want to link it in the private chat, I'll link it. Yeah. I'll also add it to the stream description as we're going because I have that page pulled up too. So if you want to add that in there, I'll plop it in here. There we go.
You can expect a lot of you can expect a lot of political talk and a lot of sports talk, a lot of New Jersey Devils talk.
Oh, where's Roscoe? That's his favorite team. So you get Roscoe in here. Here, let me follow you. In here. Boom. There you go. There you go. Nice. Whoa, my drink just hit me out of nowhere. There you go. So there's the Twitter right there. Oh wait, let me drop the link. There we go.
And
there you go. There you go. And you still rock, by the way. You still rock even harder. There you go. I posted your link in there. There you go. Let me plop this down here. Okay, boom.
Yeah, if anybody knows like a horror animation company, I'm with you. We should make Lucy into a cartoon. But I don't
know
have those
animation
right
companies.
now.
I do. My friend does adult animated series. So yes, I do. Yeah, I will hook you up.
If they'll listen to a pitch, I'll send them the stories. I'm happy to.
Oh, my guy Joshy, that probably be lurking on Twitch, has been working on a few series over the past couple years. One including Eugene Cubed, which is kind of like The Office, but with demons. And he has animated the nips of every mythical creature you can possibly imagine. So I think you two would get along smashingly well. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Hey, Christina, how are you doing? Welcome on in. But we're chatting with the lovely Phoebe here, and I'm having so much fun with you. You can come back anytime, let me tell you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, you're my pleasure. And then I will drop the link.
How often?
Oh, goodness.
How often do you do it? How often do you podcast?
Oh, my gosh. Okay. So I only started last year, and I went from doing one show every couple months to about 20 a month now. I kind of just blew up out of nowhere, but Fridays and Sundays are my main streams, but I also do throw some in between because there's so many creators out there and I want to feature them, and I feel bad if I'm not highlighting somebody. So, we're throwing them all in there as much as we can, but I'm kind of booking into January right now. So it's amazing.
Oh, wow. Cool.
I know. It's amazing. Let's see. Here you go. There's the pre-launch link right there if you want to click on that and get signed up for it. And then like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. This is my favorite YouTube bot of all time. I love you. You get hearts. You are the best. You come in here every time. You're amazing. Don't ever go away. You're the best. And Baby wants to know, because he is also a sports/hot dog enthusiast. He wants to know, what are the words written on your wall behind you?
Okay, it says, "I love you to the moon and back."
You know what's amazing about that? I have a Star Wars jewelry dish over there that says, "I love you to the Death Star and back." Yes. We are kindred spirits. Let me tell you, that is no moon. That's right. What's up, guys? Yes, no, we are definitely kindred spirits. And yes, thank you very much, Christina. Thank you very much. And yes, moons galore. And what I'm going to do right now, first of all, I'm going to show this off right here. So your Kickstarter is going to be launching on the 1st. This is for the 3rd volume because we have way more people in here a minute ago before we talked about this. This is going to be one of the covers for volume 3. And that is Lucy right there, which I'm kind of actually cosplaying right now because, that might be my best spirit animal of all time now. But she's fabulous. I love her. And this is we said 6-story horror anthology. There's 6 in this volume 3. There's 6 stories in volume 3. Is that what we said?
Yeah, 6 stories in this one.
Very nice. Yes, and this is getting ready to launch on the 1st. So if you click the Kickstarter link, you can save it. So and when it goes to launch, you'll let you know. But it's fabulous. I love it. I got to preview issue 1 and 2, and the preview of the 3. So very excited to see the stories, especially the Japanese story. That looked phenomenal. I can't wait to see that, and more of Lucy, of course. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to actually go show your pre-launch page just so you guys can see what it looks like when you do click the link. So you can do that real quick.
Thank you.
And let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Like 14,000 things open right now. So there we go. There we go. There's your pre-launch page right there. And I love the art that you have here for Lucy. It's not the typical style that the artist usually does it in, but I adore it. It's so cute.
Really that image is a pinup, and that was in volume 2 actually. And that image is done by Schwenchen Bunag. Schwenchen is the artist on my book Trouble. And Trouble is a 25th century superhero. She's an ex-Marine who is retired and just kind of wants to chill out and relax on the beach. But wherever she goes, trouble follows her and she has to take care of it. And yeah, he is actually a hentai artist for like his day job. So in anything Schwenchen draws, there's going to be big boobs and big boobs and juicy butts. And even I have to have him tone it down sometimes because I'm like, Schwenchen, this is an all ages book.
I know many of the people in chat are the fans of that aesthetic. Let me tell you. I have a lot of friends that do that type of artwork, and sometimes it's the most beautiful art you've ever seen. And yes, Lucy is so freaking cute. You would love her personality so much. She is just everything. I'm not even kidding. I love her so much. So yes, this is the preview page here. So if you want to go look at it, go ahead. You're up to 24 followers. Let's get you way more followers than this. You're launching on the 1st. Let's go. Go hit the button, people. Hit the save.
Please.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's get this going.
It doesn't cost anything to get notifications. Yeah.
That's right. You can see the updates and see how it's going. Just go hit the save and follow thingamabob, and you'll get your way over there. It's perfectly amazing. And so that's what it's gonna see when you click on the launching soon button over here for the Kickstarter. You're gonna take it to that page. And you can see I've already saved it. So be like me, save it because it's dope. So I'll get back to that. We're going to keep checking on that right there, but I'm going to get back to that for a second. And that would be the cover 3. You see that right there. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go to your website, but you have all the issues that you can go pick up a bunch of volumes. You could talk about some more of your work. Because I think you have a lot of cool titles in here that I actually want to find out more about. So this is your 1, 2, 3 go for Indie Planet. This is very awesome. And if you look on here, 1 and 2 is right there. So you can see more of Lucy, which I love. I love the homage to the old EC horror titles as well. Let's go. It's amazing. If I click on that,
okay, so you see the mask guy up in the corner?
Wait.
He's like the logo.
No, I got lost.
You could click on the images, yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, yes. I recognize that.
Yeah, so that was just Bayron came up with that on the fly, and I kind of ran with it for volume 2.
I love it. Let's go. Yes. So Tate, yes, you're on pre-launch. Yes, you can back it when you get paid. That's right, Tate. That's right. Yes.
Well, the other thing with Kickstarter is they won't pull the money out until the project funds. So you got to keep your money in the bank account till November 1st.
That's correct. Yeah, unless you're in late pledges, which is a new thing. And if you do late pledges, they take it out as you back it. So remember that, guys. You'll know if it's late.
Yeah, I didn't have to.
Yeah, you'll know if it's late pledges because it'll say in gray on the top, this campaign has ended. However, you can still do late pledges. So it'll just keep going up until however long they go to ship, I bet. So, which is actually pretty nice because you could get more backers. But I did have somebody on the other day who was out of the country and said, because they're out of the country and as they take it out, they get more of a fee taken out via the credit card companies that way instead of getting one lump sum. So yeah, so if you guys are new to the late pledges and don't know that and you're content creators, but you're outside of the US, just keep that in mind. Which is rough because if you're going to do that, then you probably have to up your goal if that's the case because they're really eating into your funds depending on what it is that you're doing. And you got all the fun. Oh, she's got pizza. I love these characters. They're a lot of fun. It's a good time. Yeah, I want to see this animated. Like you have no idea. I love this so much. Oh, wait, let me go back to your title screen. Here we go. So you have volume 1 and volume 2 of 13th Moon, which is what we're talking about right now for your Kickstarter that's coming up. That's issue 3. It's a big chunk of stories that are in there. It's a lot of fun reads. And I love the different mix of artists as well. Good storytelling in that.
Thank you.
Then I have seen this one. I have seen Gunmetal Black Ops on somewhere.
I might have offered it to Jeff to use in some of his Kickstarters. If you've ever seen some of the ones that
okay.
Jeffrey Haas does.
That might
So
be
it's
that might be
probably
where I've seen it. Yeah.
yeah, that could have been a digital reward in his projects. But yeah, that is our espionage book.
Very
And
cool.
Frederick B. Roseman, who is the guy who did the black and white horror, Japanese horror type of thing in volume 3 of 13th Moon. His two main characters, his characters are those two women that were on the cover of number 1 and number 2. They are a couple and also a assassin pair.
That's awesome.
Those two ladies. Yes.
Sweet. Nice. And he's also the one that has the cover art for, not the cover art, but the pre-launch art that's on your Kickstarter right now.
Oh, no. Okay, so Schwenchin is the one who's doing the covers of those. Frederick has different art inside. He has the art that's more the style of in that Fukushu story where with the ghost in Japan. Yeah.
She's super adorable. Her personality is just, it's the best. All the characters are in that story are severely well written and just they all have completely different personalities, which is fantastic. I love seeing that. And I can't wait to see what else happens with not gonna spoil anything in issue 1, but they're going on tour, let's say, and I can't wait to see the shenanigans that happens there.
The other thing with the way that the Lucy stories have been written is Bayron writes the story and draws the story, but then he gives it to me, and then I do like comedic punch-ups. So like I add a couple jokes per page. Because I dabble with stand-up comedy and write comedy, so I just like in volume 1 I think there's the Artax line, the line about Artax from the Neverending Story. Like that was a punch-up that I threw in there. Couple other punch-ups that are last-minute additions by me.
I read the first. Okay, so that was the very first chapter in book 1, and I read the end of it, and I was like, I want more of it. So when it jumped to a different story, I was like, no, because I wanted more of Lucy. But then I read all the rest of the stories in there. I was like, they're all equally good. I love them all. Yeah. Oh, Tate thinks he has a crush on Lucy. Trust me, I also love the Lucy. She's great. She's fantastic.
She's a total babe.
She is a babe. She's a babe. And can total rock and kick ass. Yeah. So all that stuff. Yes. So like kick ass rocking babes. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. She's great. So that's you're going on issue 3 for that one. And then what are you on right now? You're in issue 4 for Gunmetal Black Ops.
Yeah, we did 4, and as of right now, we don't exactly have plans for a 5th, but we might put a 5th book out in a year or 2.
Okay. I like their styling choices are fantastic. Let me see. This has got to be. Ooh. I like their names, Jade Light and Black Cauldron. Okay,
those are the 2. Yeah, those are the 2 that we're making out on the cover of book 1. Yeah.
Ooh, I like the interior art. Interior art is fabulous.
That's for just the one story. I think that's a 6-page story. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just clicking at whatever's on here, but yeah, I love everything.
And that's Frederick's art. And that's Frederick's art on the Jade Lion Black Cauldron stories. Okay,
cool. This is very cool. I dig all of this. So let's see. I already did that one. Let's go to 2. Ooh. Uh-oh. Looks like some stuff has happened there. Let's see. Let's go to
there
3.
might not be interior previews for that one.
That's okay. That's okay. There's a lot of material for us to go over out here. That's fine. Looks like we got some saucy pirate action happening now.
Yes, we do. That is my friend Alan in Canada who did a story called, I think, The Maltese Legacy. And the whole theme, like Gunmetal Black Ops, the whole thing is like, as long as it's an espionage, spy, assassin type story, we'll run it. It doesn't matter what age or, thematics. It could be cyberpunk assassins. It could be pirate assassins. In issue number 1, we did a story where it's an angel sent from heaven to kill the devil. So whatever type of assassin, that's what this book is for.
Okay, we have a couple more questions that has to do with the Kickstarter that's launching on the 1st. People want to know, is there going to be a catch-up tier for physical or digital copies of 13th Moon?
Okay, so I think we're offering all 3 digitally for like $10. So you can definitely get the digital for like $10. Yeah.
Nice.
And then and the physical, I haven't added the first 2 physical copies to catch up, but since you asked me, I'll add that.
Awesome. And you said there's going to be some early bird deals as well?
Yeah, the early bird deal is, okay, so there's a $10 merch package, which is just stickers and buttons to promo our various books and characters. Yeah. And since that's $10 plus shipping, in the first 5 days, it's going to be, if you order that $10 worth of merch, then we'll send you the digital 1, 2, 3 Go package, which is every single comic book that we're looking at right now. All of them in PDF, which is like a $30 value on this Kickstarter. We'll give you that for free if you just order the $10 worth of merch.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. I like that deal. I like a good deal. Yeah.
Awesome. And they might still want to order the physical copy of Volume 3. Who knows? But I'm just saying that's a really good chance to catch up on all of 1, 2, 3 Go Publications comic books.
For sure. I love that. And let's see. I'm just going to, let me just open this in a new tab instead of having it completely go all the way backwards. Let's see. Malik, Reigning Devil. Ooh, this is one of the side stories too?
So remember how I said that God sent an angel to kill the devil?
Yes.
Well, then after we wrote that story, Jeffrey Haas wrote that. After that, he was like, hey, how about after he's in hell, he has to like beat all the demons to make them obey him? I was like, okay. And so we're up to issue number 3 on that, that we're working on issue number 3. And, excuse me, in 13th Moon Volume 2 and 3, he's also in those stories about that half angel, half human creature. So those stories, which take place in the Book of Enoch, is like the biblical time or term that it would be. But yeah, there is an existing gospel that tells these stories about angels that had sex with human women and that their babies were giants. And so that's where like Goliath comes from in David and Goliath. But like there was, aside from those few stories that trickled through into the Bible as we have it today, there was this whole other non-canonical book called the Book of Enoch, specifically about those giants and their wars. And so that's, we cross Moloch Reigning Devil, that character, into that age and sort of show you what his assignments were during that age. And it crosses over with this young half-breed, half-angel, half-human named Anak, who is a baby in the first story and a grown man in the second story.
Yeah, that was a very interesting story. I actually like that one a lot. So where issue 1 left off from the baby to issue the second part, where full grown adult, and he's like, payback time. That was some good stuff. I like that. I love the character designs in there too. There's some fun stuff happening in that book.
Thank you. And for part 3, which will be in volume 4 of 13th Moon, Moloch will be back to fight him again.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Oh, I like that he's down there and now he's running around and it's the new Lord of Hell. And he's gonna quest to unite the demons again. Oh, I like this. I like where that story's going. That's neat.
Yep, that one's a lot of fun. Because even once he gets all the demons under his control, he's like, wait, now how do I kick God's ass? And he starts plotting on that.
Yes. That's some good reads right there. And John, dude, I was just talking about you earlier. We were talking about Lucy, and I said that the book here. Actually, you might know John, Part-Time Comics. Let me see if I could stop screen for a second. This one here, which I'm cosplaying, John, it reminds me of Golan the Insatiable meets your book for Drumsticks of Doom. meets Scooby-Doo, and then also like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I love it. It's fantastic. And if you're not familiar with John, he puts on a bunch of books that are amazing, but one of my favorite series that he does is called Drumsticks of Doom, and it's basically like a band also deals with the occult and demons and kickassery. So you definitely should read it because I think you would love it. And my favorite thing that's in that book, which I got my plushie today, John, and I have not opened, is Argyle, the arachnid spider alligator. And I love that thing so much. It's a fun read. I love this thing. I've been reading every issue since last year. I love them all. And they also, if you like metal, each one has a metal homage to an album on the cover, which is fantastic. I think that's fun. And Papa Wheelie, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. You may or may not say boobs on the cover. Don't worry. I got a book for you coming right up, Pops. So you could hold on to that right a second. But yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, we got Big. What's up, Biggie? How are you doing? Doing quite well. But let me go back to your site right now because we're going over your. Hey, I lost it. Where am I at? There we go. We're going over your books right now that are up here. So Pops wanted boobs. Let me find the boobiest book I could find. There you go. Boom. There's your boobs, Pops. There we go. Fantastic. Yes, it is. That's right. Let's see. Look, there's boobs everywhere. If you look hard enough, you'll find a boob. There's just, just saying. What's up, guys? And I think you might be frozen. Are you frozen? I think so. Okay. So while she's frozen and we're figuring this out, I'll talk a few seconds because you got way more books to see here. So right now, we are on the website right here. So you guys just want to go there to go look at it. Oops, not open it in the new tab. This is her website here. She's got a bunch of titles on here. We're going over the titles right now. Also, she is launching Kickstarter right now for 13th Moon, number 3 on the 1st. So please go and follow the link and save it so you guys can get that when it launches. Take that. I like boobs, but in lowercase, because that's how Nam says that, needs to be on a shirt somewhere. Someone needs to draw him with that saying, and it would make a gazillion dollars on all over the place. I'm just saying. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully she's doing well, and hopefully her internet did not cut out. Yeah, for sure, right? It's got to happen. But no, I've had so much joy reading issues 1 and 2, which I read before I came on here. And then I saw some of the stuff for the preview for the one that's coming out. Oh, there you are.
Am I back?
You're back now. Okay. You're back now. You're back in time to talk about boobs.
Oh yeah, trouble. Okay. That is Tamika Kennedy. She is, like I said, she's a retired Marine. She lives in the 24th century or the 25th century, and she lives on the moon. Xuanxin does the art both for the cover and inside for that. You also saw her in volume 3. I did Trouble versus Cthulhu, and yes. So yeah, that's kind of like the way her stories go. Is she'll just be like sipping a mojito, like Sam Axe on a beach. And then some trouble will erupt, and she has to handle it because she's the only one tough enough and with the skills to pay the bills. But right. Yeah, Xuanxin is a hentai artist, so big boobs are automatic when he draws.
For sure. And this is the guy that has the cover art for the campaign link right now.
Yes. He's the one that did that the pinup image in volume 2. Yes.
And everyone's saying, yay, you're back. And then John is also saying, yay, and thanks for the shout out. That's right, Argyle, the arachnid spider, the Alice, how do you say that? No, the arachnigator. That's how you call it. It's my favorite thing. I love him. He's adorable. So cute. Yes, and her story was fun too because I like to see the different species of aliens and stuff that she mingles with. And it's cute. And I love the way that he draws her hair and the way it goes from that blondie yellow to the pinky orange. I love that. So good.
Actually, the colorist on that is Francina Pello. She is from the Philippines. Cool. She's a very talented young artist. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh man, there's some really good talent coming out of a bunch of different countries right now, and I love seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of people come out of Brazil, in Italy right now. They're just doing some absolute fire stuff. So good. Let's see what else we got here. Let me go back up here before I forget. And I don't know where
Sure.
Callie is, but you have a Santa Claus story. Yes. Let's go. Let's go, Santa Claus. What is this about? Please tell me. Oh, Claus, Claws. Oh, snap. Let's go. What is this about? This looks horrific and amazing.
Santa Claus is another Jeffrey Haas story.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is good.
And he is, so there's this young boy who kind of says some rude stuff to his mom about Christmas because, he wants the presents that he wants to get and doesn't understand. Mom can only afford what mom can afford. And then evil Santa Claus kind of shows up and he's like, hey, little boy, I'll get you that present you want. And like kind of invites him into his car and it gets even more fucked up from there. And basically, yeah, he kind of gets kidnapped by evil Santa Claus. And we leave it on a cliffhanger at the end of issue 1. And then issue 2 comes back to conclude like him versus evil Santa. And he kind of like meets all the elves on the way. And all the elves are like kids just like him who like, forget their family now because they've been transformed into evil elves and whatnot. So it's just a really fucked up kind of Christmas story.
Oh, dude, he's rolling up in a stretch retro limo in front of a castle with candy cane entryway with look at these guards with swords. There ain't no joke there. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, fun. The reindeer, like one of the reindeers has like full on like a Nazi outfit. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Oh dang. We got a lot of people that collect Santa Claus stuff and some other things around there. But this looks messed up. I love it. I love a good holiday horror. Oh, I'm so into that. I love holiday horror. I got really big into Mother Krampus a couple years ago, and that's one of my favorite things to draw because it's just it's so bizarre. The Germans, I don't know how they do their storytelling, but they do crazy horror tales so well. Bar none.
Well, you know who my favorite Christmas villain is though? It's the fucking the cat from Iceland that eats children who don't have new clothes on Christmas.
I gotta look that up.
Yule cat.
I gotta look that up because there's a creepy elf story that comes out of Iceland as well too. Iceland does some weird horror movies that around Christmas time is fantastic. But Mother Krampus is amazing. She's a Christmas witch like Krampus, but she makes cookies out of children's skin. she goes hard.
Nice.
I tell you, I know it's amazing. I love her. It's fantastic. I know. It looks like we have more pages here. Oh, dang! Look at the night action. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's just like a 12-year-old kid that has to go up against all these evil forces.
Great, I love it. That's awesome. That's such a cool story. I love that. It's very unique.
Yeah, that one was another Jeffrey Haas book. That one's really good.
Nice. And then what is this? Okay, we got more. Oh, here's more boobs for your pops. Boom. we are pro boobs in chat. That's for sure.
Sure.
Nice. Yeah.
And so that is a cyberpunk book. There are 6 total issues. Issue 3 and 4 aren't available there, but they will go out in the digital rewards package. I just had sizing issues with printing them. That was when I was first learning to make comic books. And so I kind of was able to print issue 1 and 2, but issue 3 and 4 only exist digitally. And hi there, Michael.
Wow.
And yeah, so there are 4 issues total that are available on Indie Planet of that one. And that's another anthology book, so it's different characters in different cyberpunk situations in the 2400s.
Yeah, see, we got another guy's attention in the chat going, boobs, eh? Yes. Also, there are some fine hentai artists in here as well that you will love because he also draws the same similar style. I'm just saying, but gotta love the sauce. And Tate, props to you for actually knowing this about the Yule Cat. Now I want to look at this up. This sounds amazing. So yeah, Michael, if you are just joining us, yeah. Oh, I know. I like it even better. So Michael and everybody else are just joining us. This is Phoebe, and we're going over all the books that you have up for sale on your site for Indie Planet for your 123 Go publications. But you're getting ready to launch a horror anthology on the 1st. So it's on Kickstarter, so go check it out. Google is your friend.
And this is all these books that we're looking at right now too will be in that digital rewards package that they can get for free in the first 5 days if they order the merch package.
Perfect. That's awesome. Okay, so good. First 5 days. Also, that works out for you too, Tate, because if you want to just pledge on day 1 to get the early thing, it's not going to go out until after it funds and it's over. And we got Cheapo Comics in the house. Hello, how are you doing? And your avatar is fabulous. That's amazing. Let's go retro. So good. Nice. So that's also fun. And let's see, we got issue 2. Ooh, I like that. I like that design. It's lovely.
Yeah, she is a human consciousness that's been implanted into a robotic body.
Ooh, very cool. I also like how you have this, and you call that the shine on her armor from the planet. Yes, it's fantastic. No, on the armor, the shine that's coming off the reflection from space in the lines in the armor. It's get all shiny. It's fabulous. So awesome. Cool. Also, I get a little bit of Frieza vibes from that, but I love that. So that's cool. What's up, Brandon? How are you doing?
Yeah, a little bit.
So this Island Earth movie, dude, I love retro. Give me the retro sci-fi horror movies all day with practical effects. Listen here, filmmakers. More people need to go back to actual practical effects and faux monsters. Give us the glitters on rocks. Give us the good stuff. Get away from CGI. Go back to weird foam stuff. Let's go. I want that in my life. Yes. I know. It's fantastic. That's the one thing I would love to do is go take some classes on how to do special effects stuff. That would be, I think, so much fun. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought you cut. Oh, did you cut out for a second? You're back now. Okay, you're back now. It's fine. Ooh, this is lovely too. I love the way that the cyber, the wiry, but it looks like threads. That's cool.
Yeah, that is actually an image overlay. Hiroshi Kabato, who's a pretty well-known artist in the indie Kickstarter universe. He's got a couple really successful books, a couple launches under his belt. He did the Smashing Pumpkin story in volumes 2. But Hiroshi did the image of the weird dreadlock thing, but I overlaid that transparent. I turned it into a transparency, and I overlaid it over this motion kind of photograph that my friend had done. And there's actually that's a wraparound cover. I don't think I show the back cover, but the back cover has that same sort of weird it has the same sort of weird imagery on the back with the weird lights and stuff, but with a different character from the story in it. Thank you. Yeah. So that's just an example of a media mashup between real photography and cartoon drawing.
That's awesome. I love that. I love the mix like that. That's fun. Let's see. And then sharks. We got sharks. Ho. We got gnarly looking
robot
cyber sharks.
Yep, they're robot sharks.
Mm-hmm. Holy crap.
Yeah. That one takes place in Sydney, Australia. It takes place under the bay, which is where this one computer hacker / hardware guy lives. And yeah, he has to contend with those sharks.
Oh, dang. I love that. Okay. So pumpkin smashing story, not necessarily Smashing Pumpkins, the band story.
Yeah, no, there's no S at the end, just Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun story. I like that, and I liked the art that was in it because it was different from some of the other art that was in there. But I love that. I love like the watercolory looking just to the coloring on there.
Yep,
Very nice.
that's Hjorsh, and Hjorsh did that cover too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Okay.
He's from Argentina, I think Buenos Aires.
Very nice, and I like a good shark story. Sharks are fun reads. More people need to do stuff with sharks. Let's see. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here. I'll show this one again. This is Trouble. So, Michael, this is for you in the chat because I know you like the anime. There we go. This is very cool. So there's a story in this in issue 3 that's coming up.
Very fun. And so the other thing I want to say about Trouble #1 right there is anybody that wants it for free right now can download it for free. That's a free download through any planet.
Through any planet you can download right now. Okay. I see.
If you click add to cart, but pick the
digital.
Digital download is free. $0 and 0 cents.
You hear that, Michael? Which I'm going to call out you right now. Michael does actually, see? He actually is a comic creator himself, does art, but he actually reviews books. He does some of the best reviewing I've ever seen. Then he does an art piece along with the book that he reviews.
Oh, wow.
Get on that, Michael.
I need to email this guy.
You do need to email this guy. I will hook you up with his information after this. There you go. But yeah, get your free download, guys, right there. Nice. That's awesome. I like to see that. I love the coloring on that. You said that artist did a fantastic job on that. So nice. It's very cool. I think you would really dig that story too. Oh, dang. Hold up. Hey, eyeball. Ow.
You're going to make it.
I will survive. It's okay. And if not, I still have another one. It's fine. But no, I love that story. I think you're there's a side story in 13th Moon Volume 3. So if Michael, you're just popping in there, the pre-launch link to that is happening right now, and it's going to be launching October 1st. So if anybody else is just popping in here, that's where we're chilling at right now. Here, it's been a minute. I'll drop the pre-launch link again. Here you go. There you go.
But so that character Trouble. Yeah, that character Trouble is in 13th Moon Volume 3 as well. Yep.
Very cool. I like that. I like the story for that. That was cool. And then let me go back here because we didn't go to this one. What do I like? Latency. I like this. Very nice. A space trucker with a heart of gold. You've already sold me. I dig it.
Oh, that one starts off with you telling you how he's already dead too.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that. So this is the one that's kind of like your prelim, like not your prelim, but your debut collection. Nice.
Well, what that is narrative short stories. That's not a comic book.
That's fine too, because let me tell you right here, I see a friend of a devil, a charming space pirate duo, a nefarious hacker assassin, and a satanic porn producer, a dastardly voodoo queen, and many more. Let me tell you, I think there's a lot of people in my chat that might want to read that right now. Let me tell you. So the early bird special will also be on here.
That will be part of the digital package. Yes. So if in the first 5 days you buy the merch package, you're going to get that for free as a PDF.
Yes. So that's on the Kickstarter. So the early bird special is going to be launching on October 1st for 5 days. First 5 days. If you buy the merch pack for $10, you're going to get $30-some worth of all of your books, pretty much digitally. So that's amazing. So if the guys want to read it, there you go. You can get it digitally. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see, where am I leave off? That's cool. I dig this a lot. I like everything that I've seen so far from you guys. And let me see. Vikings. Ooh, I love a good Viking story.
Well, it's not really a Viking story so much as it is a historical retrospective where we present like everything from their diet to like their cultural beliefs, but it's all like supposed to be historical factoids with beautiful art next to it.
Ah, that's even better. That's some of my favorite reads, or not just like the series of books, but like the companion pieces that go along with books. I love that kind of stuff. I'm a huge fan of that.
Thank you. And
Very
so
nice.
that was my friend Jose, who is in Guatemala, came to me with that idea, and we kickstarted it last year, and that was another one that was successful for us. It was the last one that we launched on Kickstarter. But yeah, that one was a lot of fun to do.
Very cool. I like that. You have a really cool mix of stuff between the sci-fi, cyberpunkish kind of stuff, and then like kind of got like futuristic things. You also have some of like the oldery things too, because I like some of the stuff that is in your anthologies, because you kind of range a whole wide spectrum of stories, storytelling, and then the art is just phenomenal. So you're kind of global as well with the storytelling, which is
Absolutely,
awesome. I
yeah.
love it. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, that's also just as an indie creator. Like it or not, I'm not independently wealthy, so it's easier to work with people in Southeast Asia or South America, where the American dollar goes a lot further.
Yeah.
Where I don't have to pay $100 a page for line art necessarily, but I'm still getting incredible professional work. So,
yeah. I know,
so
and
we
which is
are
interesting,
absolutely global.
which is fun with me because I love seeing artists from different countries. Because if it wasn't for all of that mix of different arts, people wouldn't be seeing it all over the place. And I love when people get people from different places and they collab together to create whatever the vision is that they're going to do. And I love it when I have other comic creators in my chat and they start collaborating with each other. I think that's amazing. I love seeing that. And I love giving other people a chance, let's say, because even if you take somebody from Asia, Italy, the South Americas, wherever they're coming from, they're fabulously talented. I want to see more of that stuff coming in. Plus, you get these amazing like folklore type tales from different countries. I love that. I love when people branch out and share their culture and stuff. So, brava.
Oh yeah. One of the only stories that I know that we're going to do for 13th Moon Volume 4 is my friend Layla pitched me one of her stories. And she's from Argentina as well. And she does coloring for me on some of my books. And she is drawing the story about these weird creatures that like live in the mines down there. And that it's like, once I started looking into it, it's just like everybody believes in these creatures, that they're like, if you have a mine of any sort, like you're mining crystals, you're mining silver, whatever, like that they believe there's these certain spirits that live in mines that you have to leave offerings for, and if you don't, they do fucked up things and whatnot. And I was just like, I would have never learned of that about that type of creature, but you guys just full on believe in it, like crazy.
Most of the fairy tales have different origin stories. But they just been around our culture for so long. You know, Snow White, Cinderella, blah, blah, blah. They're all from different areas, Dutch, England, Britain, whatever, all over the place. And I've recently got into, over the last year, there's been a couple creators that have been delving into African mythology and folklore. And oh man, there's been some phenomenal books that I've read in the last year that are just the like mystical side of that plus the folklore is just amazing, and I love seeing that. And I want more people to share their culture and share their lores and stuff, because we need to see that. It's creative, and I love that. I love that. That's right.
Speaking of cryptozoology, the Devils, New Jersey Devils, cryptozoology.
That's right. There's a lot of people that have cryptid books as well, and I love cryptid books. They're phenomenal. We have a couple here in Michigan. We have a couple of old Nessie from Baltimore, is the Chesapeake Bay. She's like the Loch Ness Monster in Chesapeake Bay. I love that. If you don't know Alterna Comics, they do King Cryptid, and they go around battling all the cryptids. It's amazing. But it's also true. You wouldn't have all that.
I know of Alterna. I don't read.
Oh, you would probably really like King Cryptid. It's really good. And he also puts on, that's another comic place that I would highly recommend to you. He does open panels and does Kickstarter reviews and talks and discusses Kickstarter. He's really great. He does really good. That's Pete. He puts on a very good show on YouTube. It's really good stuff. And
cool.
This is true too. I see a lot of current comic stuff, especially since the 90s, that's been coming out that is kind of merging the manga style with the comic format, which is very fun. And if it wasn't for all the cultures being on there with anime and stuff, we wouldn't have a lot of the great people that are doing comics right now, because a lot of them are heavily based on those cultures and manga back in the day. Oh crap! Which is
I would never have gotten into cyberpunk if I didn't watch Ghost in the Shell in the 90s or Bubblegum Crisis and other like hardcore cyberpunk shit.
Shout out! Those are two of the best animes of all time, and Bubblegum Crisis is still on my soundtrack. I have it on my playlist to this day. Konya Wall Hurricane, some of the best music I've ever heard in my entire life. It's fantastic. Love it. Good stuff. Guys don't know any of those, you should go watch them because the art in those alone is phenomenal. Even though they're like Bubblegum Crisis, the original series is a little bit older style of the animation, but it holds up to this day. It's phenomenal. Yes. I don't know. Ho Tate Trouble is downloaded for his nightly reading. So excited. Tate, let's go. Let's do a review. And I'm actually going to post your Twitter one more time. And if you do review it or you do anything, follow Phoebe here and then tag her in the review so that she could go see your lovely reviews of all of the books there. Yeah, check that out.
Thank you.
Let me see.
Thank
You're welcome. Let's see. Let me go here. Oh, nice. Okay. Let me go to, I'm going to stop this page here and then I'll go back to our Kickstarter page. So we can go show this off. So this here is a preview of volume 3 with Lucy on the cover for the Kickstarter right here, which I absolutely adore that. And I love the colors that he uses too for the book. It's very Halloween-y. The oranges, the browns, the greens. I love it. It's just spot on. I love it. You could tell him he's doing a fabulous job with that. I love him.
I will let him know.
And then right here. So here we go. So this is what I want to show you to Michael, because I know you're really big. So the same artist that was doing the one that we just showed is doing this is the page pinup right here. So there's a story for this plus a story for the other one that you just downloaded in this volume 3 here. So you're already up to 28 people. Let's go. Can we get 30 by the time we end the stream? Let's go 30. More than that, please. But yeah, I would love to see more people on here. I know. Let's go. But yeah, this is going to launch the 1st. So if you guys check this out, save it because you want to get notified when it goes to launch because you have 5 days to get the early bird special on it. And that is a good deal. So if you get the $10 of merch, you get $30, basically your entire library of digital books for just the $10 for buying the $10 merch.
Yes.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
That's an awesome deal. Yeah. And then
Katie, can you message me like an email real quick?
Yes. Like an actual email or a DM. I can do both.
Awesome. Send me your email so that I can send you an image that hopefully you can post.
Okay. Let me find you. Oh, there you are. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, reply. Don't reply to myself. There you go. All right. There you go. All right. Just said that. Yeah, and Tate's just leaving out some hearts. Also, you also severely picked the right colors for the Trouble book. Just telling you. And Insta, I have given up on because I cannot follow people. But if you want me to, I can message you. No, I can't. Won't let me message you on the Twitter. Yay!
Oh, so is it in the chat on here?
Wait, what? Here, I'll put
my. Why did you send me your email?
I just emailed you, but I'll put it in here again. I just sent you a test email.
In my Gmail?
Yeah, your Gmail.
Oh yeah, no, I got it.
Oh, perfect.
I'm clicking the different tabs.
I've got 5 open right now, and 2 of them I can't do any kind of messaging on. So, yeah. Yay!
Right.
Technology.
Indeed.
So yeah, go click the Kickstarter link again, which is right here. Go click that, and then you'll take it to this page here, and you can hit the save button and get notified when they go to launch on the 1st, which is awesome. So you're gonna have a couple cool tiers, and I'm not. Do you happen to know when it's going to be launching? I mean, ending on the Kickstarter?
October 1st, I think like at midnight, like I think at the end of November 30th, like a few minutes later.
So the end of November 30th, like towards, that's what it's going to go. So you're going to go like, you could do like a 60-day campaign.
No. Oh, sorry. At the end of September 30th is when it launches, and it ends on November 1st. Yeah.
November 1st. Okay. Because I want to see if I have more dates open. If I do, I can have you on for a bit to come back on, and we could talk about your actual Kickstarter and go over the tiers and everything on there. If not, I will still do that and pull it up on one of those things. Yeah. Oh, look.
I would like to come back, even if it's for like 10 minutes.
You listen. So my October is almost insanely booked because next weekend we're doing a charity event for Comics Curing Cancer. We're raising money for the American Cancer Society. So my next week long is going to be strictly doing art pieces to get that ready because we're going to do art auctions for a couple of our channels. So most of my days are pretty much taken up in October, but I might do like 2 towards the middle of November.
That's Bayrod.
Yeah, that's right there.
That's the actual artist.
Yeah. I saw that. It's awesome. Dude, Lucy. I've been loving all your stuff. I really enjoyed the Lucy character. As you can tell, I'm cosplaying at the moment. But I might do like a couple towards the end of October because I have a lot of people that are doing Halloween books right now, and those are my favorite, and I can't get to everybody in a single thing. So I might do like a round table where I have a bunch of people on. We go over your Kickstarters kind of fast, but not really fast, but I drop all your links and stuff. So if I figure out some days for that, I'll let you know, and I for sure would love you to have you back on that. And dude,
thank you, Katie.
Oh, you're welcome. Kyle, no, you're not the only one confused. I'm confused on a daily basis. Okay. But here, I'll show you. Here, boom. Listen, I am dressed up as your character. There you go. Yeah, I know. Listen, I like an hour before we did this, I read that and I fell in love with Lucy. I was like, I have all of that next to me, so I just put this on. So you're welcome. And I was telling Phoebe here, it's one of my favorite things that I have read this year. Not even kidding. It gave me Golan the Insatiable meets John's comic over there, which he's in chat for Jumpsticks of Doom, meets Scooby-Doo, but also meets like Sabrina the Teenage Witch vibes and everything I love. And I'm also metal. Let's go. I loved it. Yeah, so thank you for creating that. It was amazing. I love this. Yes. I am. Yes. Way to go. I love it. And I was telling Phoebe here, I absolutely adore it because it gave me like really good animated cartoon vibes. And I would love to see this animated. I actually know some teams of animation studios that I will actually send to Phoebe to send to your way as well. So yeah. I know. Let's go. Joshy, if you're watching this, I'm hitting you up soon. I know. Nice. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Tate. Thank you. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, most of my days, because October season here, we have a lot of horror cons, and most of our cons in Michigan are from like September to like November. So I have like 4 cons coming up, like October, November wise. So it's also why I'm limited on days. So yeah, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff. But yeah, oh yes. I got those vibes immediately. Yes, I love it. But yeah, no, that was a brilliant piece of writing and art. I love the art as well. So yeah, and it's we've been listen. I love chatting with you. You can come back anytime. A lot of times, sometimes I do late night horror like just late night hangouts. If I ever do those, you are more than welcome to come back on here and just chit chat and have a good time. I can't believe it's already been an hour and a half that we've been talking. I could talk to you probably forever because we have so much stuff in common and you're great. I will link all of you down below. I even have, oh wait, here. Let me drop this one more time. Right here. Let me see if I can just do this real quick. Copy. Here. There you go. Boom. I believe you also have an Instagram. Do you also have a YouTube page as well? Do you do art on your YouTube? Because if you do, I will drop that in there. To either one of you, actually. Because if you do, I'll tag you in the post when we're done with the stream.
I think Bayron might. I don't know.
Yeah, Bayron, let me know if you do. I will actually tag you in the stream so people go find you when you're done. So yeah, go check that out. Follow Bayron, follow Phoebe, also follow the campaign, please, because we're trying to get that to at least 30 people by the time we get this ended, which you're at 28. Come on, 2 people. We can get 2 people before we end the stream. Come on, people. Yeah, so go follow them. Yeah, let's go. Also, don't forget, on the website here, I'm gonna link this one more time. If you go to the Trouble book and you go to digital, you can get a copy of that for free. So if you want to read it, go do that. Right there. Just click on the Trouble and then digital and then grab it. Yeah. I could drop the actual.
I don't think it came up that time. I just see me in the middle of the screen now.
Oh, jeez, I suck. Well,
no, you're
there
not.
we go. There we go. There got that one there. But here, there's the link to the actual Trouble comic right there. Just select the digital and you can get that one for free right there. But there's that. But you're at 28 people following now. Come on, let's go. Come on, we just need 2 more people. We can get that easily. But yeah, you have a cool variety of books here that I really enjoyed. Some of them are in the actual anthologies for 13th Moon, like side stories and stuff. So go check that out if you guys like that. Big time for sure. And oh, hold on. You sent me a thing.
I did.
Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. How do I download it? There we go.
Image theater? Oh,
yeah, I gotta do StreamYard thingies to get thingies to work. So hold on. Give me a hot second. All right, stop screen. Present screen. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Look at how cute this is. It's so adorable. Right there. Look at how cute that is. That is so cute.
Yep. So Trouble versus Cthulhu will be in volume 3 as well.
All right, wait, where's my image? There we go. Oh, wait, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, not that far. That was for Pops. Where you at?
For the guys that love them
cute.
boobs.
They do, and I love the kitty boob cutout. That's cute. And this is what I was talking about. I love how her hair is like the gradient from like the blonde to the pinks. It's cute. So cute. Very adorable.
Thank you.
And okay, this artist nailed glasses. You know how hard it is to do the anime eyes with glasses that fit in frame and are not either like the teeny tiny eyes that they do for anime? Because a lot of times I notice that in the older characters, they do the smaller eyes just so that they can fit in frame, but I like that he kept the same style. Didn't change that up. Way to go. This guy knows his art. Way to go. And hey, GT, what's happening?
Schwenchen is a boss.
That's right. Sure is. But yeah, this was absolutely fun having you on here. And I'm so glad that Bayron jumped in chat. Thank you guys. Go follow everybody. Follow the Kickstarter. And we're going to get out of here for now. But yeah, you are more than welcome to come back anytime. So what? And
thank you for having me, Katie.
Oh, yeah. Michael, I knew you would love it. See? Told you. So this is the side story that is in the 13th Moon here. So there you go. Let's go check it out for number 3. Is that number 3? Yes, number 3. I just lost. My brain just died 2 seconds. Yes. Thanks for having me in here, Johnny. Thank you very much. And then, ow. Oh, hold on. We're up to 29 now. Can we get one more before we leave? Let's get this a 30. Can we do that before we leave? Let's go. I'll drop the link one more time. So yeah, click this to sign up for the pre-launch link. I'm gonna drop it all over the place. Yeah, raise the roof. Let's go. So I'm gonna put that in there. Oh crap. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Click the Kickstarter link and just sign up. Just hit the save button. That's all you gotta do. Just hit the save button. We get one more person and then we'll end it because we're so close. Just need one. Oh, we have a horror before we leave. Yes. You seem like a huge horror fan. You have a question. Ask me the questions, please, because yes, horror is my jam. And thank you for coming in here, Timothy. Also has a cool book, by the way. Yeah. What is the question of the horror? Let me know. I'm here. Yes. But yeah, in the meantime, one person or more, by the way, can go click on the Kickstarter link and hit save. And then, it'd be a good time. Ooh.
It's okay if we don't get it tonight. I've had a great time on your show, Katie. I would love to come back sometime.
You are more than welcome. Actually, this is a question for both of us. Is there any crossover between sci-fi, fantasy, and horror? Yes, there's actually many. Do you mean in comic format or do you mean in movie format? Because there's actually both. And follow up to that, how can I make a comic that will appeal to horror fans? Ooh, okay. And you want that genre? That's a good question.
So what were you thinking for the crossover?
Between sci-fi, fantasy, and horror, Alien does a good job of doing the sci-fi and the horror as well. I like that combination.
Mm-hmm.
But sci-fi horror, there's actually been some really cool ones. I can't, for life of me, at the top of my head, think of this right now. But in comic format, let me think. Oh yeah, there's a bunch actually. There's a bunch of holiday ones. If you go back to some of my shows, I actually had a whole bunch of horror sci-fi people on an Enra, which is really interesting. That's very cool. That is more like psychological pandemic horror, which is interesting. And there's a lot of zombified stuff happening and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of good, that kind of things in comics. But yeah, lots of cool stuff happening. And if you want, Timothy, I will link you to people's comics so you can do that. But if you would like to elaborate on this, we would do that. Here, let me make you big so we can see your lovely face and really get your answer. Yeah.
I don't really know about the genre mashup between those three genres. But maybe Brazil, the movie Brazil would be a good example of that.
Okay.
And then as far as how to appeal to the horror genre, I don't know. I think you got to like absorb a lot of it. And the other thing with horror, like sometimes I've been going over like a story idea with a friend and they'll be like, oh, that's fucked up. I'll be like, yeah, I mean, if it doesn't offend me, how is it going to scare somebody else? Like if it doesn't get under my skin, how am I going to scare other people? Like you got to find the shit that actually scares you and then write that down. Because that's a good litmus. If it makes you uncomfortable, then it's definitely going to make other people uncomfortable.
Yeah. Another thing that I want to say to you about the horror aspect between sci-fi, fantasy, and horror is you don't need to have a ton of writing because the art for that is really going to tell itself in the background of that. So your artist, when they read your story, is really going to get a sense for what to really do in your books. Because just like a shot of like a face can be so incredibly horrifying and just the reactions that you get from that. So let your artist tell a lot of that story in the horror because they're going to get that phenomenally done with the backgrounds and like the shading and just the expressions that they're going to have on your characters. So really work with your artists is what I would say too, to let them get their creativity out there and let them get input on that as well, because the environment in horror, sci-fi, and fantasy takes up a lot. It's character in itself. And a lot of people, I don't think, really nail that sometimes when they do the horror, because that's a major part of that. You have to have that environmental aspect of it. Yeah, it's like all storytelling from many different ways. Yeah. Oh, and what's up, Apex? How are you doing? Also, he's going to be on my show next month because he has a book coming out. Let's go. Is Apex, is your pre-launch link up yet? Let me know. And yes, do that. But what'd you say they play? So gore elements are interesting, but you really also need to think too is what level of maturity are you trying to tell in your story plus your gore line? Because if you go too gory, then you're not going to have certain people like under a certain age on your book. So think about that too when you're coming up with all these different elements that you need to put in your story / artwork, because you don't know, like you might be limited on where you're actually sharing this out at. But yes. Apex is correct. Hot babes and murderous scary monsters for good horror. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I have masks everywhere. The room is horror. But yeah, that is a good also. That is basically what his book coming out in October is about. So yes, I would say that sells nicely. Yeah. But yeah. You have any other takes you want to say about that as well?
I know it was nice to meet some of you people in the audience. It was great to appear on here, Katie. I was surprised to see Baron show up himself. And yeah, let's talk in the future.
Oh, for sure. And we're gonna get out of here because my horns are stabbing me in the back of my head, and I want to check that out. And thank you, Apex. Join it. Yeah, I will also post the link too on all the places for our watch along list. We're going to be doing some watch parties for some of the movies. So if you guys want to join us, let me know. I will also put my Discord with the link when I share it out, so you guys can come watch movies with us. Couple things going on my channel here. Let me flip me back real quick. Next weekend, if you guys don't know, is Comics Curing Cancer. So all weekend, we'll be raising money funds for the American Cancer Society. If there's any artists that are in the chat that still want to join, let me know. We have spots on 3 different days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And basically, we're just going to sell our art pieces to raise money for, cancer funding. So go check that out. Last year, they raised over $55,000. We're trying to get our minimum of $50,000 this year. So let's go. We're going to get that going. So that's all next weekend coming up here. I still have spots available for art people. If you do not want to jump online, but you still want to donate a piece, you can take pictures of it. Let me know, and I'll put it on there, and we will still auction it off. So that also, just want to let you know, none of that money gets touched by us. That gets donated directly to the American Cancer Society. So we verify that you guys have sent and purchased your order, and we just ship your stuff out when the auction is over. So yes, if you guys want to join, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you see me. I think my email is down below in my YouTube area. We have, I don't know, a whole bunch of other stuff happening. I have so much stuff going on. I can't even think of what I'm doing right now, but that's my main focus right now. So you're probably going to see me later tonight doing an art stream where I'm going to be inking a bunch of pieces for that. So yeah, come hang, go check out some art on some cool stuff. So also check out Phoebe. She's also, go check out Bayron. Go check out all the people. But we're going to get out of here. I need a drink. I'm tired. I'm hot. But yeah, we're going to get out of here. Oh, wait. I got to hit end stream, not leave. I keep doing that. All right. Thank you so much, Phoebe, for coming in here. And thank you guys for sharing the links.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. See you guys.